Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Crusader Kings 2, a Game of Thrones mod Let's Play. So, we have been working on conquering the Umbers. They only have one province left, that being Last River. Their Lord Wayne is currently a prisoner of my vassals in Eastmelt, I believe. And we managed to take back White Harbor, and it looks like we'll be able to hold it this time against Garrus, who was the previous lord after, I believe it was Wylus Manderly. So for now we're just going to continue to focus our efforts on the Umbers, and then we might try to snatch up some of these small individual provinces like Arundel, Crow's Edge, Breakstone Hill, some of those, and there's also a few down here, but I'll probably focus my efforts on the northern ones first, because there's a lot less other lords to deal with up there. These are, you know, actually no, those aren't independent, so these all are, so we can, you know, grab up a pretty large chunk of those all at once. And then we'll also focus on the Boltons at some point. We're in no shape to fight them right now, but they are our next major target, I would say, after we finish dealing with the Umbers. But they have a lot of men to call upon, almost 5,000, which is about what we have. So we've got to be very careful there. Anywho, let's get started. And while we're doing that, just want to remind you guys to hit that like button if you're enjoying the series so far and you'd like to see more Crusader Kings 2 or more Game of Thrones mod. And then don't forget to subscribe as well. It's the best way to help the channel grow and the best way to follow along with the series as it plays out. So I've got 2 weak claims that can be pressed. Apparently I have a claim on Castle Kerwin through 2 of these Karstarks. I don't really have any interest on Castle Kerwin right now. So what's the other one? Apparently I have a claim on Overton through Jane Overton, but I'm not going to bother with that right now either. I don't know where his army is. I would prefer not to find out the hard way. Oh, it's up here, okay. So they're, you know, busy fighting up here, but that seems really underhanded of me to take advantage of them being at war, protecting us, although I may have done that before with somebody else. But this time around I'll try to be a little bit more honorable about it. We'll see. Let's see, my heir is unmarried. That's because he's probably going to be taking the black. I think I'm going to send him to the wall if he doesn't become a drastically better character in the next 2 years. But otherwise, his brother Morgan is more than likely going to become our heir, and we'll find a betrothal for him. In fact, I'm surprised I haven't already. Let's take a look here. For some reason, it's only allowing me to look at characters within my realm, but she's actually a pretty good character. Wow. Where did she come from? Danelle Karstark. You know what? That seems like a good move right there. She is a fantastic character. Double digits and everything. She's also really intelligent. And then we would be able to use her as a council member too. So let's go ahead and arrange that one. And they'll be able to marry fairly soon. When he turns 14, I believe they'll be able to marry. And she's not too much older, so I don't think that'll be a problem. Let's see, the wall's under assault. I'll keep accepting these just because I lose prestige if I don't. Let's see. Since we all die anyway, why be so hassled about life? Let's see. Chaste and temperate, or lustful and gluttonous. I don't think he's going to have too much time to be lustful where he's going, so we'll go with this one. Oh, it became temperate. So that's the better of those 2 traits, but it didn't really matter much. Let's see. Upped his stewardship by 2, but not really going to have a huge effect. How are the rest of these kids doing? Winter is coming. Good to know. I might step in and raise Rook. Uh-oh. Let's see. Baron Raventree. He is quick but craven. He's the one that was afraid of the dark, that's right. It's gonna hurt his martial skill. Let's educate him at court then, because grooming him for command doesn't seem like it's gonna get us very far with that trait. And I will give him a good tutor, because I can afford to now. Whenever that lord comes calling again for his loan money, I actually have it now. It's just a matter of him, you know, retrieving it. So let's see. Too cynical, you say. That ups his intrigue by 2, which I'm absolutely okay with. It'll hurt his piety a little bit, but not his learning, so I'm okay with that. Cynicism isn't really a bad thing. At least to me, anyways. There's people who would disagree with that, I'm sure. But I don't have an issue with it. Lord Nelsor. I could imprison him. I might have to. Let's think on it a little bit. That's not going anywhere anytime soon. But he did betray us, after all. And let's see. His heir is his daughter, Shira. That makes me a bit nervous. Are you married? You are married. To Ronald Umber. But it looks like it was a matrilineal. Okay, good. So they actually did that right. Liege Loyalist factions. Arson Shieldbreaker has been imprisoned by Lady Bessa. And somebody left that faction. Is my faction still going? It is, but nobody's joining it for some reason. Probably because Arthur Bolton is running a very, very powerful loyalist faction. So if we were to cross her, we'd have to deal with her and these guys, which could be a bit concerning there. Vassal inheritance warning. Huh. Oh, that's not good. So the Lord of Overton is their heir. That's problematic. How would I go about fixing that? So I don't think assassinating him would really do me any good, because his brother is his heir, and that would be the exact same situation. Yeah, so it would just bump down the line a little bit. That makes this difficult. Especially considering if he were independent, it would just be a simple matter of conquering this, and then Overton would be under my banner as well, but he's already under the banner of the Boltons, and that makes this extremely problematic. We might just have to accept it, let it fall, and then we'll reconquer it. Because I don't see any way, other than revoking the title from him. Interesting, I can negotiate non-aggression pacts with my, my vassals. That seems kind of strange. Like, they could declare war on me, I guess, but that seems odd. That, you know, they would do that. I mean, unless they're fighting for independence or something. He wouldn't even accept it. That's a bit worrying. Oh well. There's nothing we can do about it right now. It's just something we need to keep an eye on. Meanwhile... Oh good, he collected some money for us. Perhaps it was best I didn't imprison him. Now, this guy is not our friend. I believe his father was. His father who passed. Unless I'm wrong. Let's take a look. Do we still have friends? No. Okay. So yeah. He did die. In that case, we could conquer this. How many men does he have? Actually, a decent sized garrison there, so we'll have to be cautious. Arson's Shieldbreaker has been released. Huh. He's part of the Night's Watch. I wonder why he was in prison. I've also got Breakstone Hill. That is a very big army to deal with. This is going to be much easier. I've got them outnumbered roughly 3-1. But I hate calling up my vassals' levies because they always end up complaining about it. And sometimes they even demand gold from me for, you know, raising them. So that's something I gotta watch out for. I'm really hoping that my lord, for some time now I've been in the employ of Lord Brennett, but now I seek a better station. I humbly request to join you in Carhold so that I may serve you. Huh. This guy's a pretty damn good commander. Fairly young. Very little intrigue, which is nice because it means I can't, or I don't really need to concern myself with that. So 20 gold, and I gain 10 prestige. Oh, never mind. He gets 20 gold in prestige. I get, or I lose 20 gold. So he's running from Brennett of Sealshore. And these guys are going to what exactly? I don't know why they're there. I'm going to accept that though. So he's arrived in my court. Interesting. What happened to you? Died of severe stress. That's a shame. So he's no longer my chief general. Let's take a look at my council. Well, that is perfect. I will appoint, actually, that kid's really good, and a Raventree. I'll do Benjen first. And we'll have him training troops in Carhold. Let's also arrange a marriage for him. Somebody roughly his age. We've got Danny Dustin, who's a pretty solid character. Is she the best option that we have? I think she is. Yeah, I mean, her lowest skill is 6, and she's fairly well balanced. She's also a pretty competent diplomat and commander. Whereas, you know, some of these other people are balanced, but they have like a big fat 0. Although that may not be so bad, you know, having somebody who's terrible at intrigue join our court. Let's go with Danny Dustin. That would net me a claim on Fever and the Barrowlands. Nope. There we go. Huh. Oh, it would have to be matrilineal. That would mean that he would leave, so that's problematic. I don't know how I'm going to handle that. I'd have to marry him to somebody within my own court then. I'm in the wrong thing here. Okay, let's try this again. So we'll arrange a marriage. And it'd have to be, again, somebody in here. So we've got Margaret Overton. Rowena, who's lowborn. That won't work. I think it's going to have to be Margaret Overton. And that would be matrilineal. She's in my court, so we won't lose him. That should be fine. Now let's take a look. Our nephew is of age with a pretty epic neckbeard going on there. So he's married to Lord Arion. They do not have any children yet, so hopefully they can solidify that lineage pretty soon here. Currently, Galbert is his heir. Interesting. Kingdom of the Vale. Ah, okay, so that was Heward's son before Heward died. Apparently his wife was from the Vale and returned to the Vale when he died. Okay. So not the worst thing in the world, I guess. He is a Raventree. Let's see here. 900. If I revoke his title, what happens? Minus 15. I'd prefer not to have that happen. Can I arrange... I don't need to, apparently. He's got an honorary title, it's perfect. Fairly loyal, which is always nice. And a pretty impressive character, all things considered. Now, he is one of my commanders currently, I believe. Yes. And then we'll add... Interesting. So the new guy that we just picked up apparently is not available. Wonder why. Maybe because he's Mastered Arms? Does that like automatically make him one? I think that could be the case. Anyways, he's training troops for us, and he's pretty damn good at it. Let's see. This kid is... Oh, wait. Wrong kid. Ryland Raventree is of age now? Well, close. I don't know how old he has to be to send him to the wall, if that's even an option. I would think it would be. I don't know how to do it, but I would assume it would be in this menu here. So, you guys will have to let me know where that option is. It could potentially be in, like, intrigue or something. No. Let's see. Feast, Summer Fair, Grand Hunt, Commission a Sepulchre. What the hell is that? Let's see. To house a statue in the memory of a dead parent. Others will look more favorably on you for a time. Okay. Take a loan out. We don't need to do that. We need to pay off a loan. No. The White Book. Oh, Kingsguard. I don't care about that. So yeah, I don't see anything about anything like that. We can fabricate claims. That would be a good idea. Let's try that. We'll auto-invite. May as well have something going on there. And then... You're trying to kill Regard Karstark. I don't really care about that. Mira is trying to replace Bethany. Don't really care too much about that either. If she's superior in that regard, then she will take over. In fact, I could just give it to her. I don't know that... Well, Bethany is the better character. Mira's good, but Bethany is better. Difficult choices, difficult choices. But yeah, so one son is almost of age. We'll see if the option pops up when he turns 16. Otherwise, you guys will have to let me know where it would be, because I would assume it's in this menu somewhere. Or it would be like that, or somewhere on this screen, but I don't see it. So hopefully it appears when he turns 16, otherwise we'll need to know soon, because if he is still around when Nelsor dies, then we're stuck with him, and we don't want to be stuck with him. Court education, okay. Let's see if Lady Bessa feels the need to compensate us for that. Please don't bother me about that anymore. I'm happy with 3. Very happy with 3. Okay, so Baron Raventree needs a teacher. I guess I'll teach him myself. Where am I? Am I already educating? Oh, right. We're still teaching Harlan, at least for another couple months. So as soon as that hits March and Harlan turns 16, we'll educate him ourselves. When was it? Let's see. Age. March 2nd. Okay. Betrothed can marry. Morgan and her can marry. That's perfect. Yeah, not matrilineal. Good. So we'll lock that in. She's an awesome character. We don't want to risk losing her. And he's shaping up to be a pretty good one. We'll see what his last couple of traits are, but so far so good. I mean, even if he just stays as he is now, he's a pretty decent character. Okay, keep that moving again. They've gotten married. There's no one to pay it. Why not? Paid to the groom's house, so to my house. Why is there nobody to pay it? I mean, why won't Brennett pay it? Whatever. Whatever. This guy, I'm not liking you right now. Not liking him. I don't like what's happening here. I wonder if we assassinated both of these kids, she would become heir. It's a bit convoluted, but we do have time. He's only 34, so we could potentially assassinate both of these kids. Assuming she doesn't find out and hate our guts, she would become the heir. And then her son, which would be... What are the Dothraki doing? They've been rallied under the same banner. Well, until they come to Westeros, I don't see why we're concerned. So yeah, if both of her brothers die, then her children... Well, she would become heir, and then her children would become heir, which would be our son's children. Let's see, I knew exactly where to find Morgan when he did not show up for practice. In the library, in his favorite chair, and with the biggest book he could find. Take pride in your learning. Let's see, 75% shy, 25 humble, 50 gregarious, 50 humble. That seems like a good choice, although he will like us slightly less for it, which could be bad. But proud and shy are not very good options. Humble is a good option. Gregarious is an even better option, so let's go with that one. Cool. So he's gregarious and he's an even better diplomat now. He's just gonna like me slightly less. So it's not quite March yet. Keeping an eye on that though, because we can't afford to take any longer with that than is necessary. So as soon as he turns 16, I'm gonna try it. And then, oh, it looks like this war is over. Are they gonna do anything about it? Or are they still crushing them? Looks like they're trying to... Oh, there it goes. So, the wildlings have been beaten back yet again. Let's see, there's a couple different factions springing up here too. Oh wow, they split up a bunch. So they're no longer united, which is probably a good thing for us, south of the wall. Not so great for them north of the wall. Okay, so we have Unlanded Sons. He just turned 16. And I do not see the option. Let's see. Yeah, none of these. He's just not that great. If he were like our second son, I'd keep him around because he would make a decent commander, if nothing else. But being our primary heir, I can't really afford to... Yeah. Fabricate claims on the High Lordship, demand elective monarchy, establish a household guard. That doesn't seem like such a bad idea. Hurts my taxes, though. I don't want to do that. Huh, so I don't see any option. Why is he a threat? What are you up to? Is there a faction? Liege Loyalist. What liege? Well, by the sound of it, I would think that would be me. Like, he's loyal to me, so why is that a threat, necessarily? But he's pretty loyal. I don't think he's going to try anything. Is there any way... Like, he's already an ally of ours. We can't really go any further with it. So, yeah. Anywho. Nelsor Raventree. We got to send him to the wall. I do not see an option for that, so you guys will have to let me know how I can do it. Because I just don't see how or where we would go about it, and we need to get rid of him ASAP. Let's see, Morgan is 14 now, so in 2 years he'll be 16. Meanwhile, let's see, Rook. I should probably be tutoring one of these kids. Probably... Ooh, he's ambitious. That makes me nervous. He's ambitious and he's really good at intrigue. That is probably not great. I'm going to educate this kid myself now. Okay. And I think we'll actually end the episode right here because we're pretty good on time. And I don't want to risk running this too far. Something happens to Nelsor and our inheritance gets all screwed up. So again, let me know how to send people to the wall. Actually, before we do that, let's see. Commander... Are you... You're commander as well. Lord Commander, there we go. Can I send him a gift of one son that I don't need? Apparently not. So yeah, I don't see an option on how to do that. So again, let me know. And then let me know what you guys think about Seal Shore potentially getting rid of these two children so that Danelle becomes the heir. That might be difficult to do, but it's possibly worth the try. Otherwise, like I said, just let it happen and then we'll conquer it back. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Crusader Kings 2 with you guys, and I look forward to seeing you back here for the next episode.